Okay, boys, let's do some game development. Game development. Game dev. Okay, we'll start with file reading and writing. Okay, so I'm here at game development, it's related to tutorials. 33 file reading and I think that is the name. File reading and writing. Yes. Okay. Then session. Don't want to load. Keep this session out of here. We'll get this out of here. And then we'll see. Whatever. You know. Okay. Okay. Then I wish to notepad plus plus source whatever is there. Okay, app.py, PSGL, don't really need it. Get it to the side and I want to read this. Right. Okay. Right. So being able to save and load data is needed to keep data between play sessions. STR read-write operations file handling allows us to do cross-platform I/O to save data. Nice. Okay. So this is a cross-platform library. Right. Okay, so from now on, for saving things, I will be using this. Okay, so data points is your total data. Um, Here we're declaring an array of signed integers. Okay, that are that are 32 bits long. This will be the data we will be loading and saving. For this demo, this array will be of length 10. Okay, open file for reading. So should I call it a file manager? Okay, I don't know. We will see about that. Uh, Enter data. Okay, enter data. Okay, the file does not unable to open file. Yeah, creating file equals to read write from file. That's read write from file. Okay, in our media loading function, we're opening the save file for reading using save file. The first argument is the path of the file and the second argument defines how we will be opening it. R plus P means it is being opened for reading in binary. Okay, writing in binary. Then if the file does not exist, we will create the file. Now if the file does not exist, that doesn't exactly mean an error. It could mean this is the first time the program has run and the file has not been created yet. If the file does not exist, we prompt a warning and create a file by opening a file with w plus p. This will open a new file for writing in binary. Okay, if file is not null, new file created, we go, okay, then total data to some variable 10 g of I equals to g data integer stl write. Okay, stl write, we are writing into file and whatever the address and size of each data and how many instances. Okay, if a new file was created successfully, uh, I think I can query, I think I can query it. Man STL read write. Maybe can I think I should be able to do that. No manual entry. Okay, let me R underscore RW right. Okay. RW right. RW right. No manual entry. Well. RW right. Functions. Okay. Doesn't matter. If a new file was created successfully, we then start writing the initialized data to it using the first argument is the file we are writing to. The second argument is the address of the object in memory we are writing. Okay. The third argument is the number of bytes per object. Number of bytes. The last one is the number of objects we are writing. Okay. After we're done writing out all the objects, we close the file. If the file was never created in the first place, we report we're unable to create file success. Okay. Okay. If the file was never created in the first place, we report an error to the console and set the success flag to false. Right, then we say file exists, else, okay, else files exist, load from data, like go here, okay, file read. Now if a file loaded successfully on the first try, all we have to do is reading in the data using, which basically functions like STL in reverse. Okay, initialize. After 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 the file is loaded, we render the text from we render the text from texture. We render the text textures that correspond with each of our data numbers. Load from rendered, which only accepts strings, so we have to convert integers to strings. Okay, right. Close. Then we say open data for writing, and at the end of the data, we will. Okay, when we close the program, we open the file again for writing and write out all the data. Okay, then we close the program. Right. When we close the program, we open the A. Before we go into the main loop, we declare current data to keep track of which current data to keep track of which of our data integers were altering. Acha. We also declare a plain text color and highlight color for entering text. Okay. So we go. It's okay. Render previous. I think it will just highlight current data, previous data entry, data render, previous data entry, render previous entry input point, total -1, render current entry point, data, texture, highlight, yeah, current data. Okay, when we press up or down, we want to render the old current data in plain color, move to the next data point with some pound stacking, and render the new in highlight color. Okay. In decrement input points, so to the left, current data. Okay, so I'll decrement input point. So I say data direction. When we press left or right, we decrement or increment the current data and render the associated texture associated with it. Okay. And then at the end we render all the textures. Yeah, easy peasy. Right. Let's go and drink water. Okay, so I just clear this thing that this is similar to f-read and f-write functions in C. Basically the same. Right. And pages. Let's see. We provide the file pointer, then the size of each variable, then how many. Okay, it is flipped. That first we provide the file, then we provide the location of that element in memory. Then we provide the size of each element, size of each object, and then we provide how many instances of each object are we going to display. As simple as that. I think I hadn't installed man pages for. I should. Do you think I should? Because I already have uh, SDL Wiki. I feel like I should not install man pages for that. So we'll get started with right. So I create data points, game.c, render text. We don't need this. Color, we need color. Let's enter data. Yeah, input text, texture, prompt texture. I can just quickly. Okay, hold up. So tool render text. Okay, so some text. And then I'll say here enter data. Enter data. Text color. Data. I want to. I want to have data points. Okay, well, I don't need this flag render text. So text input. All of this as if don't need this. Hmm. Okay. Handle pasting. Don't care about that. We delete it. Okay. Basic loop. Right. We'll handle rendering elsewhere. Input texture prompt. This stop. Well, don't start it in the first place. Where didn't I start? Yeah. Okay. Well, don't start it. So we have this and p destroy input string. Yes. P string input string. P destroy input string. Then we'll make it once. See if I get any errors. So the render text equals to 36, 36, which I don't care anymore. And that's it. And I can open a simple empty window, some text. Right. Okay, great. That is a prompt. Then I want to have data points, a global variable of data points. Make data points. Now it is important to note that these STL function will only work with STL types, data types. So I want to define S signed integer of 32 bits. G data, go total data. Um, okay, I'll define a macro in total data, and for this we have 10. Define total data is 10. Okay. This array will be 10. Then we can open this file, right? In the initialization, okay, in a load media function, we open this file. Okay, so I'll go with assets here, right? Assets and right. Okay, so try and open the file. Try and open the file. So we'll go with okay. RW operation. This file pointer is a variable of RW ops. Right. So SGL read ops file equals then we will STL W read write from file, and we provide the location assets of nums.bin in R plus B format. Okay. So here we are declaring an array of signed integers that are 32 bits long. This will be the data. Okay, I haven't saved this, so first I'll quickly save this. We go lead code. Yes, this is 9. It was longest common prefix. Okay, great. Longest common prefix. Then in our media loading function, we're opening the save file for reading using here. The first argument is the path of the file, and the second argument is how we'll be opening it. So R plus B means read it in binary format. What other options are available? Still 3. No, I think I will look for STL2 wiki, STL2 API category. Yeah. Okay, STL read write RW from file. Um, there we go. Read write from file. Okay, so we with the file and we provide the mode. Okay, R read append to a file, open a file for update, reading and writing. Then in order to find as a binary, B character has to be included. Okay, and this is a struct. Okay, context and other things which I don't have. Okay, it internally if defined sgio.h win32, then we use Windows IO. Oh, struct. Okay, Windows IO and void asset if Android. All right, that's how you get cross-platform. So where was I? Yeah, right. Okay. So we get this assets nums.bin. Okay, then we will check. if file does not exist. File does not exist if not file. Okay, if file, okay, I'll just file equals null. Then we provide a, oh, why am I following it? Dude, I can just go right. Okay, okay. If not file, simply I'll follow. That equals null. We debug. Uh, not I want to log. I think there was a function for logging. Hmm. Log, yeah, log info, log warning. That internally warning, right? Warning, log warning. Let's log a warning. Log warning, right? Log one, and I will simply say that warning unable to open file, and I can check the STL error for that. Well, it appends a new line by itself, right? You don't have to, yep. You don't have to do that. STL error and get STL get error. Right. Then in that case, we create a new file. Create a new file for writing. We go file equals stl read write from file. We provide the location same assets slash nums dot pen. We provide write in binary. Okay. Then we check it again. Now if the file does not exist, that doesn't exactly mean an error. It could mean this is the first time the program has run and the file has not been created yet. If the file does not exist, we prompt a warning and okay, this is neural networks again. Read write w read w read. Okay, let's come back. The program has run. First time the program has run and the file has not been created yet. If the file does not exist, we prompt a warning and create a file by opening the file with w plus p mode. This will open a new file for writing in binary. Now we will check again if file is not null. Again, to check file not null. Right, file not null. And go error. Check file not null. Then error unable to create file STL error, STL get error. Okay. And if we did, okay, if the file is created successfully, then we say the file is indeed created successfully, then initialize the data. Okay, we initialize the data. Okay, so for I equal 0, I less than total data I plus go. Okay, g data of I equals okay 0, right, and I want to do all zeros. All right, so we are starting with the file of all. Okay, the context still rewrite operation context. Then the memory, if you want to write, then the memory, then size of s and 32 and per instance. Okay, so this is a string, this is the address of the data we wish to write, then this is the size of the data that we wish to write, and how many instances of data are we writing. Right. Then at the end we simply close the file. Then close file handler. SCL close file. Right. Okay, if a new file was created successfully, we then start writing the initialized data to it using STL read write function. The first argument is the file we're writing to. The second argument is the address of the second argument is the address of the objects in memory we're writing. The third argument is the number of bytes per object we are writing. Number of bytes per object we are writing. And the last one is the number of objects we are writing. Number of bytes per object. After we're done writing out all the objects, we close the file for writing using STL right close. The file was never created in the first place. We report an error to the console and set the flag to false. Right. Where did I log on? Unable to open file. Then we create a okay. Then initialize the data textures. Right. Okay. Then we initialize the data textures. So we'll go G data textures. Okay, data textures. Okay, I have another of prompt texture G data textures. It will be data textures of zero. Okay, hold up. Let's keep the prompt texture. Then add texture G data textures of total data. Right. Okay, so we go on to initialize the data. First one we set it to highlight color. Okay, so I have another text color. I think that's red. Yeah. Okay. So I set my text color, then go STL color highlight color equals 255,0, I did 0,0 255. The first one is highlighted by default. Okay, so we go here. Gene data textures of 0 dot load from okay, texture load from rendered text. We provide what do I have to provide for this? So load from render text, renderer, texture, font. Okay. See, I don't have a need for this. I do have a need for this. So we'll go render texture. Okay. So renderer, texture, then font, then the data. Uh, there was a function for converting. Now, I don't really remember. It was like A to C. Man, A to C. I think this was the function. To C. हाँ अच्छा A2L the A2F needs a representation. Okay, function reads the representation of a number from string and returns its value. Okay, and S2A 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 function S2A C can see. अच्छा S2I. Okay. There's no built-in function. Okay, S2I. Yeah, S2I. Okay, converts a string into integer value. So I will be using S2I function. Right. So we'll go S2I. Would I need to include string? I feel like I would need to include string. S2I. I think string is already included in BSTR lib. I feel like it should have included if I'm using strings. Yes. So I don't need to worry about that. I'll simply go here and S2I B data B2I, where was I? Here. B2I, then we'll go. Okay, I need to convert the integer to a string. Okay, integer to a string. Integer to a string. Okay, S2I converts I to C, A to C, A to I. Y converts the number strings to their integer, right? That's what I have to do. I have to convert a number to an integer. String to string. G data. Isn't there a function A to C? Atomic, audio init, A to C, A cos, अच्छा, compute double X, still A cos. Alright, so let's just see. Okay, does it have SQL string? Does it have its own strings? SQL string. Because I would rather use the built-in strings. SQL string. Sizes of string. Hold. Give me to the main page. Source code introduction, tutorial libraries, selection, structures, enumeration, data types, enum, structure, function, API category, uh, data type, site, source code introduction. Okay. Okay, so we got that. SUI string, uh, string to integer. I need to convert integer to string. A to I converts the numbers in string to the integer. Okay, A to I. To the integer converts numbers and converts string to an integer value. Numbers and string. Okay, मेरे को I do wait मेरे को करना क्या है मेरे को इसको इंटीजर को स्ट्रिंग में चेंज करना है इंटीजर to string and see into string printf हाँ ठीक है नहीं बट sprint इसमें to int फंक्शन ऐसे इम्प्लीमेंट किया है to int CLN to string then I do it widespread non-standard extension teaser to I to A mention compilers often provided I to A takes integer input and converts it into a number base. The resulting number sequence is written converts char buffer I to a integer to a string. Let me see मेरे पास इसमें WSL I to a ये है फंक्शन अपने पास GCC में I to a फंक्शन नहीं है s print f s print f s print f कहाँ है sn printf yes okay the function sn printf but है कहाँ ये s printf character star format अच्छा integer मेरे को integer देना है मैंने इसको यूज कर I have used this function in the Snake 2D project I think chain sorry relation interactive snake so I think it was in snake.c game.c yeah let's print there we go as current score and what is current score string okay we have to provide the string and current score also update to our score okay so I yep find next beginning find all in current document अच्छा int है और मेरे को integer देना है I only have to provide the integer okay current score is printf current score okay got it so I only ever have to so I will do is to string right okay so okay I let's define an char star str data right keep it like let me take a look str current score where is str okay it is a okay of length 32 so I can do the same here create str data string for holding string string for holding um, what is string for holding the okay string for converting between integer integer and string. Okay. Char has your data. Okay. So I'll go easy as printf. We provide the buffer. So that's your data, then format of the data, then the data itself. The data itself is I can simply provide the data itself is what is the data itself? The data itself is g data of 0, and this should work. It returns what is the return format? Okay. Flag length modifier. Upon successful return, these function return the number of characters printed. Okay, but I attributed safety. Okay, let's quit. Clear. So I provide the input text. Okay, then we convert it. Input text equals b from CSTR. I think this is the function b from CSTR. B from CSTR, yes. B from CSTR equals your data. Then I will provide this b data input text and provide the but this first one is the highlighted color. So we'll go highlighted color. That is all. I hope I spelled highlighted color right. Highlight. Okay, highlight color. Highlight color. Highlight color. And then for the rest, and then for the rest of these, we'll put it in a loop. Equals one and total data I plus plus. Okay, so we'll go Would I have to do that again and again? Yes, sir. I would have to do this thing again and again. And text color. Highlight color. Okay, let me try and make this. See if there are any problems. Yes. And input text and highlight color. Okay, warning. STL colo. STL colo. STL color. Then error. Yep. Undeclared. Input text texture. Prompt text texture. Okay. The data textures. Then render, right? Yep. We are not rendering anything. So you can just let it go. This should resolve. Yes, okay, and input 710. And input texture नहीं G data textures of I. Okay. Right, works. Okay. Warning, unable to open file. Yeah, that's correct. So it has been made. Now if I try and do it again, okay, great. There's no warning. So we move on with I have loaded these textures. Okay. Continue it another day. Then in the close mention, what I want to do is okay, open data for whatever the data is in our array. We will so read write operations file equals stl read write read okay from file asset slash nums dot pen and okay we want to write that data so write plus binary okay can I alright so here's a thing I think I should be able to throw errors should be able to throw errors um, okay I'll log a info if file we save the data I less than total data plus we'll go SEL blue write file we want to provide the data address which we want to write then the size of the data type and how many instances at the end we close the file handler so stl read write close file Okay. Else I will log information, log info. That info unable to unable to save file, save file STL error is STL get error. Okay, there we go. Now we close the program, we open the file again, I typed all the data, right? Okay, we have this. Okay, I need a current input data index. Okay, index for pointing to the current data. Current data equals 0. Yep. Okay, then in the event loop I want to check if e dot type is STL key down. If you press a key, then we put us e dot key dot sim. Yeah. Render current entry input only. Okay, in the highlighted text. Okay, so we render up. Okay, so basically what we are doing is, do I have the time? Yep, okay, 3 minutes. We'll try to quickly get it done. Right, I have this array. Right, then I have this pointer, which is current. If I press the up arrow, current decreases, and we check the out of bound condition, that if current becomes less than 0, then we give it current equals total data minus 1. That is, it will point to this position. And then if we press that down key arrow, we go C++. And same if it is like, if it is C is greater than, or you can say if C becomes equal to our total data points, then we set it to 0. And whatever text we have, like it is, so it will be highlighted in a different color as opposed to others. That is so that is the logic of this. I see. Okay, so we get previous data entry. Render previous entry input in regular color before moving, like see. if I have if let's say by default, okay, say by default I was pointing here, right? Now if I move say by default I was pointing here. So this is red for the time. So this is red and this is in black color. And when I move, I have to turn this into black and turn this into red. So that is what I'm doing. That is exactly what it is trying to achieve. So let's choose that. STL key, we'll go case, STL up, STL okay, up. And the previous we'll go texture load from rendered text. We'll need the renderer, the texture, and the data texture, the current data, comma the font, and what else? What's do I need? Okay. Font, texture, font, and string. Okay, to string I have to convert it to string again. Right. Now I have to convert it to string again. Right. Then we will provide the data output text followed by the text color. Then we decrement decrement minus current data. Then we go here, check the condition, check out of bounds condition. If current data is less than 0, then we set current data equals total data minus 1. Then I have to do this thing again. I should really have turned it into a function. But anyways, here I am. Let's check. Copy this, cut this, paste this, but this time with a highlighted color. Alright, dude. This time with a highlight color, right? Undercurrent. This time with a highlight color, and we break. And this is okay. So render the current input point, and then we break. I want to do all of this for SCLK down. Plus theta is equal to so theta, then we set equal to 0, and that's that. Okay. Yep. Break. Then okay, if you decrement, okay, I want to decrement the values, which is theta minus minus. Okay, on going left, on pressing the left key, we decrement the value of data, like it is simply integer value, decrementing that, and on pressing the right key we increment the value of data of current data. Okay, then we have case STL k left. Okay. G data of current data. Then we do the shit again. And then highlighted text should be rendered in highlighted text. Yep. So basically this thing. Highlight color. And we go break. Then let's copy this whole thing. SCLK, right. I'll go plus and everything remains the same. Right. Okay. Then I want to render all of these. So G prompt texture, point I equals 0, I less than total data plus renderer and G data texture of I. Now we'll just write screen width height plus get height. हाँ ठीक है, is simply right. Just for the x coordinate we want to half. Okay, for drawing to the screen you're subtracting from the prompt texture, right? Yep. Texture dot width prompt texture plus g data get height then data get height times I. Okay. Screen width minus texture get width. I will just get the width of the first texture, which is and get width ampersand g data textures of 0 divided by 2. Then for the height we will add this plus the texture width of current that it okay screen width okay right screen width data okay put the ith because they can be varying in size, that's why we provide the ith index according to that. Then we go I want to copy this, not really this. I wish to copy this. Texture get height okay Call of Duty, where is this bracket closed? Yeah, that is wrong. This is extra, this is the last one, and then we provide another at the end. I think, yep, I have to provide a null. Yes sir, no clipping. Null. Right. And that is so it should display. Let's try and make it. Okay, 211, forgot the semicolon. Again. Okay. Nice. G data texture, screen width, G data texture divided by 2 plus let's look at height. Okay. Why did it only ever render? I I think it should render all the at different heights. Okay, so all are being rendered at the same height, which is not correct. Okay, so what did I do wrong? Plus get height of G prompt texture plus texture times I. Sorry, that that is the mistake. At least, yeah, at least all are being. That is times I is important because you say that for 1, 2, and 3, it will keep on stacking them line by line. Like, see here, we will stack this. You say this is my prompt, and then this is the first one, so we'll multiply it by 0, which is prompt plus height with height of this texture. Then I want to multiply it by 1, yeah, 0. Okay, plus, yep, prompt plus then times 1, so prompt plus this texture, and should be okay, we'll see. Right, so I have, let's make it again. Let's see. Okay, but this is not what I really want. I must be doing something wrong. I think I'm getting the width instead of the height. Yep, that's my height. And now we're all good. Very nice. Okay, I can increment the data. -1, -2, -3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And all the data, when it closes, all the data will be saved. Unable to assets slash nums dot pen. What happened to this? ऐसा क्यों भाई? I'm able to save file. I think my that is wrong. The file. Okay. Close. Go to log file. Assets slash nums dot pen. Nums dot pen. Assets. Assets slash nums dot pen. Then what's wrong? Unable to save. Couldn't open assets slash nums dot pen. Why couldn't you open it? A file slash nums dot pen. Okay, did I close it when I load it? Could be that file does not exist. We try and open the file and read session, and I have to close it. Okay, that is the reason why it didn't because I have to close the find handler outside. Okay, now we have fixed our problem. Great. Okay. 3. And it should. No. Okay, file unable to. Okay, right. File equals null. Then file initialize the data. Okay. Right. Okay. There we go. Oh, yes, close the file. Okay, I'm closing the file handler here. But I want to perform a read operation. Where am I reading the data? I think I missed something. Yep. Open data for writing. Read. Yeah. Else. That is the part that I missed. Initialize the data. Yep. There we go. We go else we read the data. Check file. Unable to create file. File then file A. Okay. Else if file exists, else we go. Okay, I've missed this part. Load data. Just log info. Info. File. Then for int I equals 0, I less than total data I plus plus. We go SGL read write read file pointer. Where do I want to read? G data of I. Then size of ex32 one instance, and then we close the file handler. Okay, okay, file null, let me create a new file. Okay, and we file close all together, right? Reading file. Okay, nice. Okay, works. We're done.